mission and I won't stop. No destination, but it's worth a shot. You gotta let me go. You gotta let me go. You gotta let me go. Ready for a war, got my armor gear. Sharpen your sword, cause the time is near. Gotta do it big like Bon Iver. I'm a rock star on a chandelier. Off the walls, yeah, I'm about to go crazy. For the beast, anybody that can tame me.
There, I'm going to try out some new products. So, I ordered from Always May. I guess it's always the word, and then MEI.com. They have a lot of $1 items and very, very affordable items. I decided to check them out because I'm not too happy with the shipping changes with Shop Miss A. But if you're in Alaska, it doesn't matter if you even just order a pencil. It's going to be $9.95 shipping minimum. And then if you get over $30, they're going to charge you $15.95 because it's heavy. And then it goes up from there. It doesn't have to be free shipping, but their shipping rates for Alaska are now ridiculous. Whatever. That's another rant. So I decided to get this stuff from Always May, Always My, Always Me, whatever. And let's try stuff out. We're primed. I ordered some concealers. It's the darkest ones they have from Amuse. That's gonna be too yellow. So I'm definitely not trying that. This one is also quite light, but it's not too yellow. This is also the darkest one they had in this 06. I don't know if you can see that, dark. So I guess I'm not going to conceal my spots today because that is too light. I can use this to highlight though. So I also got this foundation. I thought maybe I was mistaken when I got the darkest shade from Shop Miss A while back, but I just ordered from this site. Yeah, these are the same. Well, this one's never been opened, so that one will go in that spot. This one we will use. It's too light. I was kind of thinking it might be too light. I just didn't realize it was the exact same shade. So I got my little palette here. Blue, 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 blue. It's probably way too much. Yeah, we're gonna try out my e.l.f. darkener that I got a while back. Yeah, I put quite a bit of darkener in there, and I'm still not sure if that's gonna be within an acceptable territory for my face. More darkener. This was the darkest shade. I will use a darkener every now and then for certain things. I mean, if it's super duper 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 fabulous foundation and it's dark enough but not my undertone, I might adjust it. But I'm not playing around with the darkeners anymore because, I mean, it's not worth it. I swear that looks lighter. I am not wasting any more of my darkening drops on this. We're just going to go ahead and slather this on my face and hope that maybe just some of the darker pigments are somewhere else in there and they will spread out. Or I'm just going to end up looking crazy. Oh, this is special. This is quite a bit of darkener. And this is what I've got. Kind of about the same shade as under my eyes. Or yeah, under my eyebrows, not under my eyes. Well, I don't even think I can get that to work enough where I can assess other products with this. So this is just for the sake of color. This is the Can't Stop, Won't Stop in the shade 22.7, which is Deep Walnut. So that helps bring back in some of that undertone. So now that I don't look completely insane, we can continue. So we have this Amuse 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I actually bought this as a spot concealer, not a highlighting concealer, but so we're just gonna highlight with that. Oh, and this has that same powdery, perfumey, soapy smell that the foundation just did. I don't understand why. I think it's okay for highlight, but that smell. But we'll see. The smell is fading faster than it did with the foundation, so that's good. I didn't buy a setting powder from them. I did find a lavender powder, which I've been actually trying to find one for a while. I was hoping it would be deeper. I knew it wasn't, but I was still hoping it would be deeper. I normally use a pink powder, but I should also be able to get away with lavender. We have a little blue. And it even comes with its own little puff, which I appreciate. But if I end up looking awful, it's okay, because I'm not going anywhere today. So let that sit for a moment. And we already have the Amuse primer, which is why I decided to buy a whole bunch of Amuse products, because I love this primer. I really, really do. So I got this eyeshadow palette from Amuse. It's got 18 eyeshadows. I'm gonna go into this taupey shade right here. So I'm using this one here. So that one kind of shows up. I'll try their solitary green shade. Well, I mean, I guess that's kind of could be considered green too. Well, that one shows up, but not the way I expected. It'll work. The shade is pretty ashy. Dusty. I don't know. It's flat. So I'm gonna try this here. I don't know. Might be mustard, might be chartreuse, might be light olive. It brings a little bit of life back, even though it doesn't really show up well. It's subtle but fine. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else I can use to at least give me a deeper crease. But out of this palette, that's the darkest and that's the darkest, and that didn't do jack. Oh, I got a liquid eyeshadow. Oh, and I also got some KleanColor eye powders. Oh, this is the shade Celestial. And we've got Unearthed, which seems to be the darkest shade. So let's see what happens. Get a nice little shaker top. Blue. I think that might work. Let's put a little bit on the edge of that brush. And I didn't buy this to be a crease shade, but I just thought it would work for that. But it's very pretty color. It's just, this isn't gonna work for this really, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's try Celestial. There we go. And I know it's a shimmer shade, and a lot of people say you don't use shimmers in your crease. I don't understand why. Because I actually kind of like it sometimes. Now I feel like I can move forward with my life. We have a liquid eyeshadow. This is in the shade Eros. Okay, so this I like a lot. So I wiped off my brush, and I'm just gonna wipe that up a little to make it less obvious where the lines are. And I'm really just on my crease. I'm not touching that liquid I just put on. So I'm really impressed with that liquid eyeshadow. Really impressed with that. This isn't like weirdly opaque like that one from e.l.f., but it's also not buffing up as well. But it's fine, because since it's just the lightness, I put my other powder, we should be good. I did not buy an all-over powder from Amuse because they didn't have anything dark enough. I did buy these bronzer pearls to use as blush. I thought this was way darker than it is. It's also got that powdery, weird, I don't know why people would want their faces to smell like that, but whatever. I also got this highlighter palette from Amuse. Let's go on to my regular face stuff, which is my Midnight Luxury Powder in Nutmeg. I'm gonna use Zeus Lupitus. Yeah, it's definitely a highlight and not a blush, which I bought it for highlight, but still, I just keep trying to hope that things are gonna be different than they are. That's nice. Okay, we'll use my rose water. That usually actually does help with that duskiness. And I did get lip liners. I got the shade Cola and the shade Brown. Well, I guess before I do that, I should probably figure out which lip color I'm wearing. We have these lip colors that I'm excited for because I don't think NYX makes the plush red liquid lip color. It was like my favorite. So I was hoping one of these would be close. This one definitely is not. It's very pretty, and I'm excited to use it, but that's not close. So we've got these three. That one is too orangey. This is a Super Shine lip gloss, long lasting. It's also a Super Shine lip gloss, long lasting. And then we've also got, this one is also by Amuse. This is a matte liquid lipstick. That is definitely not the same shade as my Plush Red. I was hoping one of those were going to be it, but it doesn't matter. I mean, they're still all pretty, so I will use them. But so we're going to use this lip color. Let's use the Cola lip liner. Yeah, this didn't glide that great, but it works. You know, this is not as dark as I thought it was going to be. So I can use that with like my lip glosses, but it's not really that dark. And it smells like straight up cheap crayons. I'm not knocking it, it'll still work, but it's odd. I really don't think this is going to be the same as my Plush Red. Oh, well. Maybe? Maybe when I looked at the swatches, this is why I thought it would, because this looks a lot different now. Let's see. Oh, that smells nice and fruity. It's not the same. This does not go on as precisely as I like either. I don't know why they're calling this Super Shine either, because I also don't feel it's very shiny. It's just a clean brush. Just trying to clean up where I went outside the lines. I'm not a fan of overlining, and I ain't trying to do that. Well, too late. When it's stuck, it's stuck. I thought it meant the shine was long lasting, but they just made it a long lasting lipstick. So basically it's matte. It's just maybe, I guess, more like a comfort matte. Because it doesn't feel drying. It looks hella dry. So I'm going to put this on top of it. This is the Amuse Metallic Lip in the shade I Have No Clue. If anybody's interested though, the number, it says lip 2093-8. And maybe it doesn't have a name. This also smells fruity. Different kind of fruity, but also nice. This is more my type of finish. Oh, and I got a liquid eyeliner. Yeah, it's just liquid eyeliner. I could take 20 minutes to do my eyeliner and I would still make a mess. It's a pretty secure cap though, so I appreciate that. Oh. I forgot, I also got this in the mail. It's not from that same company. Okay, so I actually got the Vamp Stamp. It's funny because I wasn't actually trying to get the Vamp Stamp. I thought this was a knockoff, but they actually sent me like the real thing. Let's see how badly I can mess this up. And they, like, it comes with a little dealie. That did not stick. It comes with this cutesy little brush here. I guess you can clean up your mistakes. Or no, so you can fill in, but in my case it's also to clean up my mistakes. I'm just dipping that in little cushion stuff. Okay, I don't know how I feel about this at all. So this is like drying on the brush before I can even get it onto my eye. Okay, is that, no. I don't know. I still have hopes for the Vamp Stamp, but this gel stuff that goes with it, no. I'll keep the brush, and I'll keep the stamp, and try that with my own liquid eyeliners. I'm gonna go back in there and clean up these lines, hopefully I can. Yeah, that Vamp Stamp gel is actually crusted up. I'll show you in just a moment. Well, I'll show you now before I do this eye. That's crusty. I don't like that. I mean, you can actually like feel it like grading across. And that's exactly why I wanted to try this crap out today, is because I'm not going anywhere, so I can look stupid. I got a setting spray from Amuse. I guess the other things that I got, I'll just introduce them as I use them instead of, I'm not going to do like a whole haul video or something like that. But this is the Amuse Set in Stone Setting Spray. It's an interesting scent. It's not bad, I just can't place it. No burning, no whatevering. So far so good. And I guess that's it. I don't know, I'm going to try out the Vamp Stamp without their little gel inky stuff. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that on here, but I mean, this is, like, it dried like a crust on here. So, yeah. So, the gel that comes with the Vamp Stamp is trash. But we'll try the other stuff later. So it's been a few hours now, and as much as I darkened that foundation, I don't know if you can tell, it is still too light. I mean, I would think that maybe it was that purple powder that's making me gray, but I didn't put the purple powder everywhere. And this gray is everywhere. See, like right here, you can see where it's like the purple, and then also the highlight. But like down here and stuff, I didn't put any of the powder there. The lipstick bled, so I'm not amused about that. And let me zoom you in here so you can see. That's what I was talking about with the Vamp Stamp eyeliner. I mean, that is crusty. And I can actually like feel it. It's kind of grody. Oh, and also the lips. I am not amused. But I really do like, and see, that doesn't even look good either. That looks like crap, and you can feel it. I'm gonna have to try it. I mean, I know I wasn't gonna get it perfect on, you know, the first go, but that looks stupid. But I really do like this eyeshadow, the liquid one. The little cheapy eyeshadow palette, not so much. I don't know, I'll have to try the lip stuff again with my own lip liner, because I mean, I just don't like that. So I'm not sure if it's the lip liner or the lipstick or which one of the lipsticks actually. I don't know, nothing's been budging or coming off. Oh, maybe it's a little bit on my hand. I think it's from the eyeshadow. So the setting spray seems to be pretty good. I had some fallout from that eyeliner. I mean, that eyeliner seriously just breaks down. I mean, it is like crunchy. See what else? Oh, the blush didn't even really show up. The highlighter's subtle but good. So I'm not a fan of the foundation. I don't even know how I feel about the concealer. Yeah, the concealer. I mean, the foundation does have some decent coverage, because remember, I did not conceal my nose because I didn't buy a concealer for that. So if you are significantly lighter than me, you could probably wear the darkest shade. But if you are my shade or close to my shade, doesn't even matter your undertone, that darkest shade is not going to work, because this is the darkest shade mixed with the darkener twice and a darker foundation, and I'm still yellow and too light. The lip colors I'm gonna have to try on their own, like not mixed together and without the lip liner. I'll use my own lip liner so I can assess that better. But I do really like this liquid eyeshadow. The eyeshadow palette was a waste. But I mean, it was only like, it was a couple dollars, like $2, $2.50 at the most, I think. So that's fine. The KleanColor pigments, I knew they were going to be good, and they worked. I mean, that's what I used in my crease to deepen that up, and pleased with that. And that's all I have got for now. Blah, 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 blah. I'm rambling. Gotta go. Thanks for watching. Bye.